This 1 Degree Outside video is sponsored by Fiesta Shows. Have fun with the whole family June 19th through 22nd at the Acton Lions Club Carnival with Fiesta Shows. It's rides, games, fried dough, the works, and every ticket supports local scholarships and programs. Skip the ticket line and save with promo code 1Degree at fiesta.onedegreeoutside.com.
Beach and boating looking out to Thursday. Just keep in mind it's going to be an active day with thunderstorms that will be cropping up. Now, I don't think we're going to see a lot of thunderstorms in the coastal waters during the course of the day, but because it's going to be so hot and humid, whatever does develop has the potential to be strong. So I think you can still get out there. You just have to keep in mind that you want to be able to get to port if you can, if there's a thunderstorm that's coming in. But again, here's the map during the day Thursday. You can see we're into what we call the warm sector. That red line is the warm front, and that goes all the way to Nova Scotia. Now, the good news is the wind isn't going to be terrible for many of us, but it is going to kick a little bit when you get along the south coast. And I'll show you that in a minute. Water temperatures are coming up, but they're still fairly cool. So part of why the thunderstorm threat gets limited along the coastline is because the wind out of the south-southwest is basically over the ocean all the way from North Carolina into New England. Now, if this was August or September, that'd really juice you up for thunderstorms, but it's not, right? The ocean's still fairly cool, as you can see, so that actually cuts back on the thunderstorm energy that's available. What it does do, though, is increase the potential for some fog. So you see fog in the forecast of the south coast, the Cape, even at the New Hampshire and Mass coastlines and the Maine coast. Most of that's going to be in the morning. It's going to have a tendency to lift and burn off as we get to the afternoon. The sun will break out in almost all these spots, and that's why the temperatures actually look pretty good over the course of the day. Remember that humidity is going to be fairly high, but you do find some reprieve at a lot of spots relative to the inland folks who are going to be in the 90s. The one exception, New Hampshire, Mass, eastern-facing coastlines with the south-southwest wind. You're not that much cooler than everybody else overall. You certainly are on the Cape and the islands. Notice, though, with that kind of what we call fetch, that wind coming across the ocean, it does churn the seas about 2 to 3 feet overall. I'll get out of the way if you're looking at the waters south of Rhode Island down to Block Island. You've still got about a 2 to 3 foot wave that's going to be with you. Here's the gusts, and this is what I mean. You get gusts that are going on the order of about 20 to 30 miles per hour, particularly when you get, let's say, from Dennisport running out to Chatham. And actually, that's going to continue up to Race Point, which I'll show you in a minute. Notice the farther north you go with the south-southwest wind, you don't have that same fetch across the ocean. So the waves are more like 1 to 2 feet. In terms of the gust, though, again, someplace like Race Point still may gust to 30. The farther north you go, particularly at Thatcher Island, the lighter the wind becomes overall. And when you get to the coast of Maine, there's really not a whole lot of strong gusts to speak of whatsoever. You still get about a 1 to 2 foot sea. The one thing I will say at the coast of Maine is you will notice the gusts pick up as we get to the late day and evening. This is kind of for the afternoon. So just keep in mind that very late day, you finally get those gusts as well. If you want to get more on beach and boating, we actually do a discussion on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Plus, we have dozens of maps that update every day, like the ones I just showed you, but they go several days out. So if you want to get that, you want to become a 1 Degree Outside enthusiast, but it's all at membership.onedegreeoutside.com. That's how things look for now. Make sure you've got our app handy for you. It works great. You can actually set your location using the pinpoint feature at your lobster pot, at your favorite fishing spot, or at your favorite beach spot, and get that precise with it. See you again later on at onedegreeoutside.com and the homepage of our app.